What's up, gang? We're a little bit early here. The Yankees are still up in the top of the ninth inning. They're leading the Royals 3-0. And so far, so good. Close to an 8 straight win, which would be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So we'll get to finish this game together. But let's take a quick roll call here. We got Maz is in the house. Robert Johnson's here. I'm sure the group will get bigger once the game officially ends. So totally get it. Kind of Fliff just drew a walk. So we got a runner on first. Top of the ninth, no outs. And the Royals pitcher is Bolanos. And let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees. Hirsch is in the house too. What's good? Tim King of Jordans is here. All right. What's happening, gang? Chicken parm, baby. Chicken parm's here. What's good, man? Greatest sandwich ever. Still to this day, chicken parm. Chicken parm, baby. Udall. What's up, bud? What's a good word? Jay Garcia. Yeah, Gallo got they pulled him out because of tightness in his groin. So it's probably going to be a day-to-day, but if he has to go on the IL, they've got LaCastro. They might, keep Andujar, or they may, do an Esteban Florial type of thing. So we'll see. We'll see what happens over the next couple of days. So, and just threw kind of Falefa trying to steal that second. I thought he might have been safe. If I were the Yankees, I'd be challenging that one. Let's see. He had a good jump. Looks close. Can't tell, but Salvador Perez just drew him out at second base. Joe is in the house. How you doing, buddy? Joe Rupert, what's happening? Michael G's in the house. Comment on Rizzo. Rizzo's filthy. Did you see that double play he threw when he caught that line drive and threw the second? Rizzo's a beast. Rizzo's an absolute beast. So glad that they brought him back. I'm so glad that TJ LeMahieu is still here, too. Talk about great veteran presence and just solid all-around players. Man. Marcel's in the house. What is happening, gang? So right now, the Yankees are up 3-0 in the top of the ninth with 1 out. It's 2-2 to Jose Trevino. Full count. Yeah, DJ Isaiah kind of Falefa playing really well. I mean, these guys they're on it, man. They're on it. I mean, this is a different Yankee team than last year. Last year's Yankee team at this point were several games under 500. They looked kind of lost. And this team is just oh, come on. It's a bad call. Did he go? Did he not go? Runner on first. Jose Trevino drew a walk. They thought it might have been ooh, no, he didn't go. So he almost went, but runner's on first. Trevino's on first. We like the addition of Trevino. I like it too, man. And he has helped kind of become a little bit of a more effective pairing to Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole looked pretty solid with the Higashioka. He looked lost with Gary Sanchez, but Trevino might be the perfect guy in that battering. Cole went six innings pitched today. 91 pitches, had 6 strikeouts, 2 walks. So, back to Garrett Cole, baby. Chris Despo, what's happening? Welcome. I appreciate that, man. Welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to the 161, bro. Hope you stay around, man. We do fun live streams on Saturday nights. I try to get as many as I can during the week as well if I can't do a Wednesday night. But Saturday nights we usually happen. Right now, actually, the game is still on, so we usually have a lot more people in here. So they'll start filtering in once the game ends. So, but welcome, Chris. Welcome, man. It's good to have another Yankee fan up in here. So, combined no hitters first. Yeah, man. Oh, you talking about the mess against the Phillies yesterday? Yeah. My wife was pissed. She's a Phillies fan. Yeah, man. Welcome, Chris, man. Part of the gang now. This is a very tight-knit group, and I have a lot of fun here. Got a lot of knowledgeable, well-informed Yankee fans here, man. Passionate people. So this is a great place, man. This is a great place. Yeah, and if anybody hasn't hit the like button, please knock that like button too, so we can try to get it to 100 as quickly as possible. So, and right now, let's see. Let's go to the box score right now while I've got it up here. I'm just gonna pull it up. Oh, the Phillies are winning 3-1 now, and Phillies got freaking no hit by the Mets yesterday. My wife wanted to go on a 10-state killing spree yesterday. Oh, it was bad. It was really bad. So let's see here. Yeah, the two New York teams are on fire, man. Hopefully, it's a crash course and a collision course to a Subway Series. That'd be freaking awesome. So the second inning, kind of Falefa got an RBI ground out, put him up 1-0. And the third inning, Gleyber Torres RBI sac fly to put him up 2-0. And then in the top of the fourth, kind of Falefa another sac fly with an RBI 3-0. Again, small ball, base running, moving runners over, like doing the little things that are just adding up with the Yankees. And these are guys that did not do this, the last bunch of years. So this is a completely different team. 2000 all over again. Yeah, Udo. I was at that game when they were playing against the Seattle Mariners, and David Justice hit that big home run into the upper deck off Arthur Rhodes. And that was the game that they won to clinch the spot in the World Series. That game was awesome, and that fans nearly ripped the stadium down from the ground up, man. After that home run by David Justice. Unbelievable, man. I've never heard the stadium that loud in my life. Fly ball, DJ. To right, he's out. 2 outs. 2 down. Yankees in first place. The Jets did kill it in the draft. The Giants had a good draft too. And I was happy this weekend. Pretty happy with the draft. Yeah, I mean, they got the number 1 corner. They got the number 3 edge. They got the number 1 wide receiver. And I think one of the top running backs too. So they had a hell of a draft. Joe Miola. Who do I think is going to be sent down? Do you think it's going to be Clark Schmidt and Miguel Andujar unless something? I think now it's going to depend on the Joey Gallo's the next couple of days. If he's healthy, then maybe Clark Schmidt, especially since they haven't used him in a week, and I'm a little bit surprised. But if he's hurt, then I think they'll move down Schmidt probably and keep Miguel Andujar for a little bit. That's my guess. Sounds good backstage. We'll see you soon, buddy. Jets killed. Yeah, the Jets did really well. The Giants did really well. Giants got Thibodeau and Evan Neal, top pass rusher and a top offensive tackle. Then the Jets got Sauce, Ahmed Garner, the top corner. So, I mean, they had a hell of a draft, man. The Eagles had a good draft, too, an underrated draft. They made a big trade for A.J. Brown, wide receiver. And they got a couple underrated solid players as well. So, got to give the Eagles credit, too. And but I'm happy with the Jets draft. They needed a draft like this. They needed an infusion of talent pop up behind home plate. And they dropped the ball. Collision between first base and catcher, and Salvador Perez dropped the ball. So still in play. It's 0-2. No, not 0-2. Yeah, it's 0-2 to Josh Donaldson. That would have been third out, but they bumbled it. I like how the Giants got in the draft too, Mazda. They had a really good draft, man. Really, really good draft. I am very happy, Hirsch, what the Jets did in this draft, man. Very happy, brother. Oh, yeah. Knicks, Yankees, Rangers. Yeah, man, same. I'm Jets, Knicks, Yankees, Rangers. That's my quad right there, Udo. I like the Giants, but I'm a Jets fan. So, and those are my 4 teams as well. Is this a blue pit for Donaldson? Yes, it is. Is he going to stretch it out to a double? Trevino. Double. Josh Donaldson's on second. Jose Trevino's on third. There's 2 guys out. Anthony Rizzo's coming up to bat. So it could be a thing. Hitting the opposite field and opposite field double for Josh Donaldson. So another run would be fun. But yeah, man. First time in a long time, I'm excited for Giants and Jets. Oh, so am I, Mazza. So am I. I mean, I really am. The AFC East is going to be stacked, though. But again, so is the NFC East. Teams have done pretty well this offseason and during the draft. So I'm pretty excited, too. Robert, I don't know about the Stanley Cup, man. I don't know. That's a good question. I have no – I'm like not leaning any way. Who do you think, Robert, is going to win the Cup? Jets, Yankees, Knicks, Rangers, and many of us. Christian, what's happening, man? Yep, same. That's my 4. Chicken Farm. Rangers. If the Rangers win the Stanley Cup, that would be awesome. I mean, that's my team, man. Last time they won that, would they have Mark Messier and Wayne Gretzky? So it's been a little while for the Rangers. What do you know about Anthony Garcia? I mean, he was tearing up in the minor leagues. Yeah, he's a pretty good hitting prospect, and I'm hearing he's got a lot of intangibles and he's got a lot of power. Stanton's up. No, yeah, Stanton's up. Bases are loaded, so they walked Rizzo to load the bases for Stanton, who's been kind of a little cold. He's 1 for 4 today, but he's been a little bit cold. So I'm hearing good things about him too, Joe. I mean, just he's got unbelievable hitting makeup, and he's hitting the cover off the ball. And he could have a shot too. He could be an insurance policy, somebody like Josh Donaldson. So, I like when kids get an opportunity like that if they do, especially when they show really, really good offensive potential, which is something that the Yankees are showing a lot more of now. A lot of more contact hitting, a lot more hit and run, situational stuff. So I'm happy to see what the Yankees have been doing. They're a much more disciplined team than they were last year. Now, they'll still work on some things. The hell was that? 1-1 to Stanton. 1994, yeah. The baseball strike year. Yep, the baseball strike year. That was when the Yankees, I think they were 144. And the Expos in the National League, they were kind of on a collision course for Yankees Expos World Series. And then there was a strike. And then 1995 had a bunch of replacement players as well. And then that eventually got back to normal. The Braves won the World Series, and then the Yankees won the World Series in 1996. So the strike was kind of a springboard. Excuse me, for the Yankees. And right around the time they drafted Derek Jeter, and they started bringing in guys like Paul O'Neill and Cecil Fielder, like Darryl Strawberry. Oh, hot shot by Stanton. Oh, caught by the pitcher, ground out by the pitcher, out. So we're heading to the bottom of the ninth, and the Yankees are up 3-0. Looks like Chapman's coming in for the ninth. So let's hopefully Chapman will close it out. Yeah, 94 Yankees and Expos. That would have been a heck of a World Series, man. It really would have. It really would, man. Bad idea because if they leave one hanging, Stanton will be. Yeah. Stanton kills mistake pitches. That one was a little inside. He got jammed a little bit, and, the pitcher won that one. So Stick and built the foundation. Yeah, they built, yeah. Stick and Buck. Yeah. Jeter and a bunch of those other guys. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, Rudy, let's win this game, man. Let's go. Chapman, it's been, I think maybe 3 or 4 days since Chapman's pitched. If I remember correctly. I have to go back and check that too. Wetland. Every time he pitched in 96, he was the Yankees closer. And he had 35 saves, but his ERA was 8. Because every time he'd come in with a 3-run lead, he'd give up 2 runs, then load the bases, and then get the save. It was like heart attack city every time the man pitched, John Wetland. It was so stressful. I don't know how he saved as many games as he did, but he did. And how patient Joe Torre was with him, remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. And we had Mo too. That's right, Hirsch. He was Wetland's setup in 95. No, excuse me, in 96. John Wetland's setup guy. Yep. Somebody in backup Chapman, in case you can tell. So yeah. I mean, I know they don't want to waste pitchers, but I would have somebody loosening up at the very least. Javi Vasquez. Yeah, that was a rough one, man. That was a rough one. I know, Joe. Meredith knows her stuff. She is. I mean, her and Lauren Shahadi and Kelly Nash. They know their stuff. These girls, man. They're on top of it with the baseball stuff, man. King, if I remember correctly, Big Boy. Hey, Big Boy's here. What's happening, man? Fritz, what's up, buddy? I think King pitched yesterday, if I remember correctly. And I got to go back and look. Vasquez was a rough one, man. Game 5 of the World Series where he almost gave up a double over Paul O'Neill's head. The Warrior caught. Yeah, and that was I think it was Luis Polonia hit that too, former Yankee as well. He hit that in the gap, and Paul O'Neill caught it, and he smacked the wall. I remember that. I remember that. Ola's in the house. There he is. What's happening, man? It's party time now. Jeff Nelson and Graham Lloyd. Yes, Jeff Nelson, Graham Lloyd. A lot of these guys. Cecil Field, like Darryl Strawberry, Gerald Williams. Like, so many of these guys were such valuable contributors. David Weathers. Man, it's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. All right, Chapman. 0-0, ball one. Luis Polonia, yep. Luis Polonia, man. Offense is still scaring me 3 times. So, yeah, Fritz, they did blow a couple opportunities today, but I'm glad they're holding the fort down, which is, again, something that they've struggled to do, quite a few years. 2-0. Chapman's pitching to Olivares, the number 9 hitter. Soho, Brian Benninger, all these guys. Yes, man. Nice Chapman's. He always throws around this. He goes up and down from like 93 to 102 the first month or so of the year. He always does this every year. So I wouldn't really worry about the velocity right now. As the weather warms up, he tends to get better. He was throwing 102 3 days ago. So it just takes him a while, I guess, to build up the strength, even though the guy is a Hulk. Still, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, 2-1. 2-1. No outs. Bottom of the 9th. Chapman's up. Jim Leyritz, yes, a big homer. Yes. Chapman's only 94. I wouldn't worry about it too much, Griminator X. He was at 102 last game. So he's not as consistent with the 100-plus velocity early in the season. He never is. So Tino Mariano Dunk. Yeah, Tino. Yeah. Jimmy Key, that's right. Yeah, and remember, the shortened spring training, taking these guys longer to build up their full repertoire. So that's something that we've got to consider. Recap on former players. I appreciate that, Ola. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I'll probably do it again in a couple months to see how it stands from April to June or whatever, and see what the difference is, and just see how guys are doing, how guys are progressing. Jimmy Key's wife was his agent, got a new deal. Oh my gosh. You serious, you don't? I did not know that. Homer Bush stealing key bases. Chili Davis. Yep. A lot of these guys. Yeah, well, they're having trouble here with Chapman's pitch count device or whatever. I don't know. Something's going on. So they're all at the mound. They're trying to fix his thing. Yeah, he won't always look good, Fritz, but he had a good some good base running today, had good defensive plays as well. So I think he'll be fine. Tyler Talbot's here. What's up, buddy? How we doing? Fingers down. I know, Griminator. I know this whole new pressing the buttons on the knee and all this stuff instead of calling. I just don't understand, because they keep having difficulties. They keep having some type of malfunction with this equipment, and I don't know. It's really confusing. So, oh, no doubt, Udall. I don't know how I forgot that one, Udall. I really don't. But that's still crazy, man. What's the count? How many out? Maz, it's 2-2 count, no outs. Yeah, the pitch cons, exactly, Christian. It's ground ball. 1 down. Ground ball, Chapman tagged out the runner. So 1 down, 2 to go. 2-1. Yeah, now it's 0-0, 1 out. Nobody's on, Mazza. Tyler's in the house. Maybe Fritz, yeah. Jason Lung. What's happening, man? Joey and Nelly's in the house too. Welcome everybody. Welcome. I know the game's still going, so we'll have more people in here once the game is officially over. And Chapman's up right now. There's one out. And Emmanuel Rivera is batting. Looks like he's pinch hitting against Chapman. So we've got one down, nobody on in the bottom of the ninth. Yankees are going for their 8th straight win, which will be awesome. Be awesome if they come in and finish the sweep tomorrow before heading into Toronto. The Red Sox lost to the O's and over in extra innings. Perfect, Jake Wish. Beautiful. Thank you for that heads up and the update. Nothing boring. Yeah, I hear that, Udo. I hear that, man. Yankees going into they have the best run differential. Uh-oh. Ooh. Good play by LeCastro. At the left field wall. 2 down. That speed comes in handy, man. The best run differential in all the AL East, but American League follow. I said, that's fantastic, Mazza. Always coming with the good facts, man. The good stats. That's a good stat. It really is a good stat, man. Just shows how consistent they've actually been. How hard to beat they're actually becoming. Now, good job, Mazza. Good work, man. I think you're right, Seattle. JC 16078. Good evening to you. Long-time viewer. I appreciate that. Good Brahma coming up with consistency versus good away teams. Blue Jays coming up on Monday through Thursday after the Rangers. Yeah, the Blue Jays and the first kind of real test after like a month's worth of season. So I'm really curious to see how ready they're going to be to compete with these guys and how, because I think they're actually pretty similar. I mean, the Blue Jays seem to have a more high octane or high ceiling offense, where the Yankees seem to have better pitching. So there's kind of a counterbalance with each other. But I think they're going to, butt heads all year. I really do. Red Sox are looking okay, Lung. Not great. But they start slow quite a bit and then they pick things up. So I'm definitely not ruling out the Red Sox under any circumstances. Any. All right, we got two outs, 2-1 to Whit Merrifield. Let's see. So the vaccine, BS with Toronto. Last thing I want is a Yankee player not being able to play. Well, I mean, if they've had 2 years to get vaccinated, so ground balls, Whit, short. Game over. Yankees win 8 in a row, baby. 8 in a row. Yankees win. 3-0. Chapman came in and threw out a clean 9th inning. So fantastic. 8 wins in a row, man. I love it. So, yeah, Gallo left the game with tightness in his groin, Talbot. Yes, indeed. All right, got some of the gang coming on now. Chris Depot. Yeah, man. Al's in the house. Yeah, the team's got good chemistry, good vibes, just like Backstage said. I mean, they're firing on all the cylinders right now. They're playing smart ball. They're playing disciplined ball. So, and they're beating teams that they should be beating, like the Orioles and the Royals, and where they struggled against teams like this over the last several years, unfortunately. So, these are good positive steps in the right direction, which is encouraging. Pitch Jordan Montgomery against Toronto. He should definitely pitch tomorrow. You get killed in Toronto. I hope not, Joe. I hope you're. I mean, tomorrow, if the order is still the order, and then it'll be Severino tomorrow. Based on the rotation that's been, going for this year. But like you said, yeah. I mean, you could swap Montgomery and Severino. I just don't know whether they're going to do it or not. So I'm really curious to see what happens. But the pitching's been looking good. We're 15-6. Starting rotation's consistent. The bullpen's consistently strong. And they're firing on all cylinders right now. And hopefully they can continue to build on this. And at the very least, if they're not going to sweep teams, just win series on a regular basis and put them in a position to get as close to 100 games as possible. 100 wins, I should say, as possible. And I'm not really worried yet, Fritz. I'm kind of the same way. I mean, the Red Sox are going to be fine. They always are. They always come back. They always go on some kind of run. So I'm not sleeping on anybody right now. I don't think it's a good idea. Yeah, exactly. No home runs. Sacrifice flies, moving guys over. Small ball win today. Small ball. Exactly, Mac. That's a great point. Great point. Yeah, everybody's contributing. Everybody's doing their own thing. Again, stealing bases, moving guys over, tagging up, all the little things that help teams win as well, that are vastly underrated and underappreciated. That's what the Yankees have been doing. So it's fantastic. It really is fantastic. It's very encouraging for Yankee fans, especially myself. So if you haven't hit that like button, let's smash that like button. Let's try to get us over 100 as quickly as possible. If you don't mind, gang, it's greatly appreciated. Yeah, exactly, Sean. Finding ways to to win passing the baton. Again, just letting other people do their thing. And it just goes to show how well of a balanced roster and teams they have. It's kind of sneaky, but they're sneaky good. Sneaky good, man. Baltimore won another game. I know Baltimore. They're actually playing pretty decent. Let's just make sure that they don't play decent against the Yankees. Beat the Red Sox and beat the Blues up pretty good. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be ruling out any team right now. Orioles. I'm not ruling out anybody. It's not a good idea. They can go on a tear. They can go on an absolute tear. So, and they've got talent in that squad. We don't know, Albert. We're gonna find out who goes up north with the team after was it tomorrow's game, and I'm curious to see who's not going to be on that roster, who's not going to be traveling with the team. It'll be pretty revealing, one way or another. I hope he goes up, but if he doesn't, I won't be surprised. And then they shouldn't be like, oh, he's got tightness here and tightness there, and all of a sudden they get reactivated or whatever at the end of this Blue Jay series. That'd be the worst optic they could actually pull off or try to pull off. Yeah, Cole's ERA sub-3. He's on it. Back to normal Cole stuff. I think he'll continue to build on this, keep having good outings, and I'm happy where he's at. And he got the win tonight too, which is key also. Yeah, man, exactly, Billy. Manufacturing runs of all different types. Hit and run, situational this, bunting, whatever it is. Sacrifice flies, letting guys score. Manufacturing easy runs, which is something that I think a lot of teams should be doing, but don't. Yeah, Sean, Gallo left with some tightness in his groin, so I guess it's going to be day by day, but there's probably a decent chance he goes on the IL. Decent chance. Blue Jays are pitching. Roster playing Alec Manoah and Yusei Kikuchi against us. Okay. Not overly bad, but, doable. Yeah, man, win streak. This is an 8th straight win, Aiden, for the Yankees. It's a nice winning streak. Nice winning streak, man. Big boy, you'd rather have a catcher on lineup over guy. Yeah, I don't disagree with that at all. I don't disagree with it at all. I really don't. I hope Gallo gets better, though, but I don't disagree with that. Too bad Andahar is a butcher with the glove. Well, exactly, Hirsch. He does need to find an aptitude that he can kind of rely on, a good aptitude or skill set that he can rely on as a defensive player. He needs to learn how to just play better defensive ball on the infield. He really, really does. Otherwise, he's going to always have trouble. Yeah, Jay. Tight groin, so they pulled him. LeCastro has got elite speed and great defense. Yeah, and so does IKF. So now we've got a couple of wheelsy guys on the team, which I think they should take advantage of. No doubt about it, Sean. Lefties against Toronto. No, it's against the green. Well, yeah, that's not a bad point, Joe. Andujar, yeah, because they sent down Ron Marinaccio in place of Andujar to let Aaron Hicks come back from paternity leave. So he's still up, Andujar. So the Phillies hold on. Yankees the best record. Oh, yeah, that would be nice, Jack, wouldn't it? That would be nice. Who's the Yankees? Well, based on the order, it'll probably be. They're playing 3 games. Let's see what time I have tomorrow's. Severino, and then it'll be Montgomery, Tyone, Nestor Cortez. If they keep that same order, I think it's going to be the 3-man rotation for a Toronto series for the Yankees. Gallup probably out for probably. Let's see how he feels. Rosters dropped to 26. Today's the last day of April, right? Or tomorrow? Last day of April. So. I hope they're all vaxxed. I mean, I really hope. I mean, Boom was still dodging the questions. So is Judge. He just said, well, everybody said that they're vaxxed, but, people don't realize they're going to have to prove that they're vaccinated just to get into Canada. So that's a law in Canada, just like it is in the U.S. If you come from a foreign country, you have to show vaccination, proof of vaccination. Yes, we did, big boy. We saw the ball extremely well. Yes, sir. I heard all play. I hope so. The vax deadline, passed a week ago. Yeah, they had to get it by last Monday so that the 14-day period for the virus to be the vax to be fully embedded into their bloodstream will have taken effect. We'll see. Yeah, I thought the uniforms are pretty cool, actually. I did, and Maz was the one that showed me and mentioned the uniforms to me. So, and thank you for that. I thought they were pretty cool. I really did. Yeah, I mean, I hope that's true, Billy. I hope so. I hope he's messing with the Blue Jays. So, another player, another sport, past 20. Yeah, that's my fear, Udo. If somebody, if somebody does that, they should be suspended for the whole entire year without pay. So, that's, yeah, I mean, automatic suspension, in my opinion. So, half against Toronto and home after that. Yep, that's right, Lorenzo. Rizzo is on fire, Lung. Rizzo's on fire with the bat and with the glove, man. I don't know, Winkton, man. I mean, I hope not. I hope they stick with their traditional uniform and don't mess with it at all. And I would definitely hate for them to put like these advertising logos on their uniform looking like a damn billboard. I sure hope that doesn't happen either. Signs of a good team finding basement. Good team finding different ways to win. Grabbed by Rizzo. Hell of a DP reminded me of that. Yes. Very smooth transition from the catch, Dominic. 100%. Trevor Bauer ever playing LB? I don't know, man. He's suspended for 2 years now, so I don't know. I mean, he could be one of these guys that comes in back a couple years later. Like there's a couple UFC guys like Nate Diaz and Nick Diaz. They do that. Retire and then he'll come back a couple years later and fight. And that could happen with Trevor Bauer too. And I was watching some of his bullpens. He looked really good. I did not expect him to be suspended for 2 years. That to me was pretty intense. So. But yeah, I'm with you all. I like the uniforms the way it is. I think the Yankees have a unique uniform, and it's important to keep it that way. Yeah, I hope they stay away from it, Massa. I do. I hope they stay away from it. I think that's a great question, Lorenzo. I'm not sure, buddy. I'm really not sure. Out of left field, but it seems to be an unpopular opinion that the Bauer suspension seems excessive, considering it was clear. Yeah, it does seem excessive. It does. It does seem. Kaepernick. We know not Kyrie. Oh, yeah. The Nets stunk against Boston, man. They stunk. That's just not a good fit. I mean, I just don't like the fit over there in Brooklyn with Kyrie and Durant. I just don't think it's a good fit. I don't know. I mean, Chapman still got it. I mean, and it looks like he's changing his repertoire a little bit, and embracing these sometimes getting into lower leverage situations as opposed to always being a closer. So, because I think it's kind of a passing of the torch between him and Johnny Lasagna at some point. So, I think he's understanding of that. So he's going to do whatever he can. But I think he also wants to pitch a couple more years because I think he wants to put himself in a position to get in the Hall of Fame. I really do. And he's not far. He's on almost like on a Billy Wagner path. So is this extreme punishment considering that Herman Chapman? Yeah, Sean, exactly. Exactly. Judge trades for Mazza. Let's go, man. Come on. Give it to us. Kyrie, yeah. I think he was also a flat earther, Udo. He was just kind of nuts, Kyrie Irving. Nuts. But that's what happens, man. Chapman's trusting, yeah, and he's starting to trust I would say the splitter. And then eventually he'll start trusting the fastball once his velocity goes back up as well. So, yeah, Chapman's, I think, most direct target would be Billy Wagner, the power lefty arm. 7 more years, Christopher. I think he's the guy to be shooting after. That's just my 2 cents on it, but yeah, Kyrie was a flat earther in Lorenzo for a while. It's Nicole and Sevy. No, I think Sevy pitches tomorrow, and then it's going to be Montgomery, Tyone, and Nestor. So they just missed the series. Big boy. They just missed it. Hirsch, no doubt, man. No doubt. Yes, Udall, 100%. Smartest in conversation, 100%. Yeah, he does. I don't understand, but whatever. That means the missed baseball effectively ruining his career when he was forced to found innocent public justice. Exactly, Jay Garcia. Exactly, too. Yeah, I think Trevino might, they might stick with that pairing. And I wouldn't mess with it if it's not broken right now. I keep it going to see how well it worked. I think Cole's about to go on a run, man. So, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. So, Yankee by Nature's in the house. What's good? Yankees want to trade. Yeah, well, they did. They were talking about trading him to San Diego during the offseason, and obviously they beat them to Gallo at the deadline last year. So, I did hear that they want to move on from him too. That's kind of been circulating around for a while. Just hasn't happened yet. So the flat Earth is spinning. Yeah, exactly. Hold on. Hicks looked better too. Yep. He just looks in tune to the game. He looks like he's locked in. Looks like he's focused. Like he's actually wanting to play baseball, which is a good thing. So, yeah, I would agree, Dominic. Hicks might be kind of turning it around a little bit. So I would agree. Batters, yeah, everybody's just kind of clicking together right now. The bats are in sync. The pitchers are in sync, Sean. So that's a great point too. That's a great point. Yeah, Billy, I don't understand that type of stuff either. Hate and then all of a sudden looking out for him. It's just it's very indicative of Yankee fans too. So unfortunately, oh here we go, Mazza. The Brewers acquire Aaron Judge, Alexander Vargas. Yankees acquire Freddie Frop, the Christian Yelich, Ethan Small. It's an interesting one, Mazza, but I think I'd probably lean towards yes on that. Yep. Nick P, yeah, no doubt, man. Punishment is unfair. And the only has come out. I don't know how many teams want to deal with that. Yeah, I don't think. Well, yeah, there's not going to be anybody's going to be able to sign him until the end of 2023. So, and unfortunately, top to bottom, the pitching staff is the best in the league from the starting five to the bullpen. I would agree with you there, Craig, 100%. They keep showing it. They keep showing it. So, yeah, the Giants traded for Mike Ford earlier this afternoon, or later this afternoon or early this evening. All right, there's a board cue from start. Exactly, Ola. Exactly, man. Hello, Molly. How are you? Maz is a beast. Maz is a trade guru. He's a beast. Absolute Hulk. Keep waiting for that Hicks to come on. Yeah, I feel the same way, Jay. Waiting for him to just be like, missing another couple weeks. Hope it doesn't happen, though. And I would agree with you too, Hirsch. Andujar needs to get a better glove. Needs to learn how to play defense. Get him one of those gigantic gloves that'll catch the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And let him play with that for a little while. Sanchez is struggling, Sean. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. He is. Digesting some comments here. He is. I mean, Sanchez is not playing well. He's not playing well. He's just not playing well. It's unfortunate. But I mean, the Yankees are better off without him. They've got more defensive prowess behind the plate, which I think is helping the pitchers. They're confident pitching to these guys now, so I think it's I think they're in a much better spot without him. So, we got a 3-team trade here now for Mazza. All right, take the glove and outfield in San Francisco. Yes, Udall. Yes, I thought Andujar would benefit from being in the left field, but he seemed to struggle there too. He's just not a good outfielder at all. Or an infield. He's just not good defensively, period. He can hit, but he's not good defensively. Stay puffy. That's right. Who's unvaccinated? We don't know yet, Molly. We don't know. We'll find out on Monday. Apparently, Aaron Boone said that everybody said that they're vaccinated. Okay, fine, but there were like 2 or 3 who weren't vaccinated. So, well, again, we'll find out on Monday to see who stays and who goes on the trip. So, we got a day to find out. It'll be pretty revealing who's not there. Don't understand why they called up in if they weren't going to play. Well, that's a good point too, Jay. I don't get that either. I just don't. Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, Beltran, I think, has got to up the excitement level. I like Cameron Maben. He kind of brings a different flavor. He sounds more interesting and more interested as well. So but I think, again, he's new to this stuff, so I think it'll take him a little time. He'll find his footing, and then I think he'll be okay. So, Heyman reported everyone. Yeah, well, I heard that too. I think he also reported that his reporting was that Boone said that everybody was apparently vaccinated, but when he was asked about Judge, he dodged that question. So, and Judge dodged it too. So, I'm just really curious to see. I hope everybody's in the lineup on Monday. I really do. I really, really do. So, but we'll see. We got one day. Thank you, Molly. This is my old school workout, District 5 workout T-shirt. One of my workout tees. Back to me. Exactly, Robert. Exactly. Yeah, Beltran, he'll get his flow, big boy, right? Beltran will get his flow. He'll know how to start connecting with the other guys that are working with him. Like today, they had George Brett that was in there too. So Brett is naturally more smoother and stuff. So, and that kind of helped make things better. But I agree. He has some refining to do, and I'm confident he will get it done. So, Beltran made a boo-boo without the... Yeah, yes, he did, Hirsch. Yeah, he did. The Reds are 3-17. I know it sucks. They're not good right now. Not good right now. They should have just moved on from Luis Castillo. They really should have, but oh, well, the Apple TV commentates. But yes, they do, Christopher. Oh yeah, it's just like they're boring. Really, really boring. Yeah, same here, Molly. I just hope they keep winning, and I hope they keep up the good work, keep working hard, and at the very least, keep winning series. Yeah. But I like the way they look right now. I like the way they're playing. I like the way they're just beating teams, holding other teams down, and what I just like what I see. I really do. Yeah, Cameron Maybin's also working with MLB Night. That's right. That's right. The Apple TV Plus. I mean, it's just another way to kind of siphon money out of people. It's just, oh God, it's ridiculous. All right, Mazza. Pittsburgh acquires Aaron Judge, outfielder Jason Dominguez, shortstop Alexander Vargas, right, and the pitcher Yoendris Gomez. Miami receives Joey Gallo, Ken Waldichuk, Austin Wells. Yankees receive Ryan Reynolds, Pablo Sanchez, J.J. Bleday. Wow. Wow. Interesting, Mazza. I like that. It's a blockbuster. That's for damn sure. I like it, Mazza. That's another good one, dude. Yankees also get Bubba Chandler. Yes, Michael Mazza. Yes, Yankees get Bubba Chandler. This is true. Boone can blow balls. Yes, he can. Yeah, just like that. The Yankees have best. Yes, it's fantastic. Secondhand noise. Absolutely fantastic. Even if it's for a little bit. I hope they continue this mode and extend the first place lead, but we'll see. We'll see. We should find out tomorrow after the game. Yes, we should. Yes, we should. Seems like a lot of give. That's what they'll likely take. I'd agree with that, Christopher Woods. Yep. Telecast on Apple TV was so hurtful. I know, Dominic. I don't know what to say, man. I'm sorry about that. Like, I really don't know what to say. They're not good. Not good. Jack C, thank you so much for the dono, man. I appreciate you. What are you saying here? Trade Torres for Montez. Now that he has value. I think they'll have to add more to Torres to get Montez. But again, I'm still of the opinion that adding another starting pitcher would be a good idea because they always have pitching injuries every year in the starting rotation. So another pitcher would definitely help. But again, if you can move Torres for Montez without giving up capital, you do that. At least I do that. There's no doubt. But at the end of the day, I think it's going to take more than Gleyber Torres. So, yeah, I think we're all in agreement too, Yankee by nature. Apple TV broadcast team is pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. We'll have to see if we can do something about that. After mid-May, the schedule gets easy, but I think Junior's going to probably get a tougher schedule. But aside from that, we face a lot of beat-up teams, big boy. This is true. This is true. Chris Long was like, wow, 4 outfield. I've never seen it before. They do it all the time. Yes, they do. Yes, they do, Yankee by nature. Gleyber continues to hit. By July, it could be almost as good. Yeah, I mean, his trade value keep going up. That's for darn sure. That's for darn sure. So let's just keep on keeping on for A's. Long-term A's can find it always. Yes, Dominic. Yes. Oakland A's. If you guys aren't watching, like, Oakland A's are just awful. They're brutal. Actually, just tanking purposely. And drawing like 3,000 fans a game. It's really, really hard to watch the Oakland A's right now. And they got a lot of talent in those trades that they made this offseason, but still, I wish they would just invest in their product and invest in their team. I feel bad for the players there. Marcel, thank you so much for the donut too, man. I appreciate that. If Yankees could only make one trade by deadline Either starting pitcher, Shane Bieber, or left-handed outfield bat. Andrew Benintendi, who would me? Shane Bieber at that point, only because he represents, in my opinion, a more just a bigger need, and a more kind of reliable pitching option out there. I'd love to get both, but I have to go with the Bieber, and I like Benintendi. I'd have to go with Bieber. Can never have too much starting pitch. And again, Marcel, thank you for that donut, man. I appreciate that. Who do you prefer, Marcel? Give me your insight, bud. Yeah, the Reds are terrible right now. But I'm saying the same thing, Jaxie. Bieber. Jaxie and Marcel again. Thank you both. Thank you guys, both of you. I appreciate you. But I go Bieber too. Bieber behind Cole will be phenomenal. Jeff Nelson. See, I don't know, Dominic. What happened? Well, Benintendi, to my knowledge, I think is a free agent at the end of the season. So, the Yankees could go after him, especially if Gallo's no longer here, and let's actually check just to be just to be sure. Okay, I'm gonna look up Andrew Benintendi. Andrew. Okay, so Andrew Benintendi. Let's get his contract up here. Contract. Okay. Andrew Benintendi. Contract details, salaries. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we've got. Of course, the website's slow. I see he's 27 right now. He's an unrestricted free agent after this season. And he's going to be 28, so he would be like a good fit. And he's a lefty, a contact hitter with some power, who's got playoff experience with Boston. And he's a guy I would be looking into at the very least for the outfield spot. Mm-hmm. And keep in mind, too, Joey Gallo's only going to be 28, too. He's also young. But I think something more reliable from the infield and outfield spot would be a good thing. And I think Benintendi would be a more reliable option than Joey Gallo. 3-team trade between the Yankees, Dodgers, and Marlins. Let's go, Tyler Talbot. Because Maz has been putting out the fire trades. What do we got? Judge special is between Cleveland, New York, and Washington. Let's go. You and Talbot are bringing the heat, baby. Bringing the heat, these boys. Let's keep hitting that like button, by the way, if you haven't hit that like button. Let's try to get over 100 if you don't mind. Be greatly appreciated if we could do that. Soto, oh man, that would be phenomenal. Would be phenomenal. He's not a free agent until after 2024, so we got 3 more seasons left. But he might get moved before that. You have to give up a hell of a lot, though, and you're going to have to be willing to extend him to a massive deal too. Nelson looks like he may have stayed in the center. I would agree, Dominic. I agree. I'll give you what I trade Judge. I'll have to be. I agree 100%, Christopher. Got to be the West Coast team. Either the Dodgers or the Padres or the Giants or the Seattle Mariners. I don't think the LA Angels have enough prospect capital and players to facilitate a deal that the Yankees would like. 3-team with Washington, San Francisco. That could happen. Yes, they can. And they can get super duper hot and just go off like a 15-game win and all of a sudden take the division or tie for the lead in the division. They do that, big boy, on a regular basis. So I would not be ruling out Boston yet. Definitely would not. I wish I would. Yeah, Benintendi I think would be a great fit here. I really do. Italian Eddie Ralph, what's happening? Damn straight thumb. Yeah. I have to say Rizzo bet on himself with his 2-year deal and opt out. And will likely opt out and get New York to give him a pay raise and give him more years. That could very well happen. Very, very, very well happen, Alan. Would not be surprised at all. No. Coltrane was tough today. Absolutely tough, man. Trevor Bauer gone 2 years without facing major league competition. He will not be the same. No, yeah, exactly. He's going to have to build himself up to, ICYP and Babe Ruth League and Pony League. He's going to have to get himself back up there. Again, I've seen his bullpens, and I've alluded to that. And he's thrown some nasty bullpens. He has been throwing some nasty bullpens, Trevor Bauer. But this to me, I think, destroys his career. I really do. And it's unfortunate, but that's what happened. So it sucks. Absolutely sucks. I know he's appealing it, but I don't know how far that's going to get. Cole, I think loves Trevino too, big boy. I'm of the same opinion, man. He could get a 4-year deal, Hirsch. He could. He absolutely could. If he keeps producing, yeah. Why would you not? Yeah, there's a lot of guys. I mean, Trey Sweeney's playing well, and the other guys have picked up now too. The number 3 guys. Okay, Volpe, Oswaldo Cabrera, and Oswald Peraza, the infield guys. They are starting to hit again, and really, really put themselves in a position to make the team at some point and essentially force their way on this roster, which is how a lot of other guys have done it. So. Talbot, what do we got here? Sweeney. I think Sweeney's off. No, I think tomorrow, the next day, he might be off the IL. Christopher. What about a Judge trade based around Logan Gilbert and Kalenic? Nick P. Give it to me. Let me know what you're thinking here with that trade. I'll get Talbot's got a trade here. Dodgers get Aaron Judge, Gleyber Torres, Chapman, Green. What was that? Yankees, Joe Mack, Ian Lewis, Zach McCarthy, and Jake Eater from the Marlins. It's an interesting one, Tyler. So, it is an interesting one. Cole's looking fantastic. He looks more confident and more comfortable with Trevino there. And, hopefully continues this great momentum. And he got his win today, which is fantastic. So he's on the board now. All right, Maz has got one here. Cleveland acquires Joey Gallo, Alexander Vargas, Yoendris Gomez. Washington gets Aaron Judge, Dominguez, and Ken Waldichuk. The Yankees get Juan Soto, Victor Robles. And oh, my God, sign me up for that. Maz, I'm all over that one. All over it. Rizzo's New York and his plan is fitting. Yeah, exactly, Rocky. I hope so too. Yeah, exactly, too, Sean. I would understand a 2-year ban for a second. Exactly. It's just, I don't know. Something stinks about it. I can't pinpoint what it is, but something stinks about it. Secondhand noise. Now the Dodgers have an extra thing. Exactly. And this is what I said. I said this the other day. And, they could do a number of things with that $35 million. They could offer Trey Turner a big extension. They can come after Aaron Judge from free agency and try to blow everybody away. And which is why I propose the potential of trading Aaron Judge if he turns down an extension, which he did, then I would move him and get as much value back as possible, because if you let him go in free agency, you get nothing. And you don't let somebody like Aaron Judge just walk out the door without getting something back. So that's what I would do. All right, Marlins get Gallo, Andujar, Vargas, Yankees, Lux from Dodgers. I think Lux is kind of a secret weapon for a lot of teams. It can be pretty good for a lot of teams. Thirsty, so I'm drinking a lot of water today. Dodgers definitely. Yeah, I think so too, Christopher. And this just makes it easier to get this money. And it's completely, this suspension came into effect today, or if we're after midnight, not yet, today. So, or yesterday. And that's it. He was on administrative leave, and players can be paid their salary during administrative leave. Now it's a full-blown ban, and he's not getting any of that money today. Or this season or next on the team. So, All our people should just let Cole do his thing and get in his routine. People, yeah, exactly. Well, I agree with that 100%. Some of these pitchers are finicky creatures too, so it's just unfortunately. See the Dodgers making Judge because of Mookie. I remember they have a DH. He could DH Judge. He could do a lot of other things, and and if and they're always kind of like one piece away at most, two pieces away, and Judge could be the missing piece. He really could. So I would not sleep on the Dodgers at all. And I think they would pay him a boatload of money. And again, he's a West Coast boy and playing over there. With that lineup, you put him in there, you put Mookie and the rest of them. Oh, boy. And Freeman, Judge, Mookie, and Freeman. Oh, that'd be rough. Judge can make the All-Star game. But at this rate, yeah, he could. So could DJ. So could maybe kind of Falefa too. And yeah, he could. Judge. He's getting Gratterall, Bellinger, and Pablo Lopez. I mean, that's a nice return right there for the Yankees, Tyler. That's a lot of return. I like that return. Trevor Bauer. No doubt about it, Big Boy. He's definitely weird. No doubt about it. Yeah, and Bauer's just a strange dude. It's unfortunate, but it doesn't do his character any good, or the other people's perception of him any good. So he might be wise to just kind of cool off for a little while too. Appreciate you, Mazza. Thank you for coming by. I'm going to wrap it up in a minute too. And I'm just glad the Yankees won today. 8 in a row, baby. 8 in a row. But have a great night, Maz. Have a great rest of your weekend too. Rizzo. Viewed him as a Tino Martinez. I would agree with that. Iron Hawaiian. I would agree with that. Yes. Bellinger. Yeah. I would avoid Bellinger if I could. If at all possible, I would avoid him. Mm-hmm. Trevino. Miguel Corral. Oh, wow. Cairo and Soho. Dominic. That's a good one, dude. Long. Okay, so keeping Rizzo was a good deal. Now I'm thinking about trading Treasure. Letting him walk is a very bad idea. Hal needs to offer 7. Oof, that's a lot of money, Long. Yeah, I'm just thinking like the 7-280. That's $40 million per. To me, that's rough. That's rough for somebody starting at 31 years old. That's steep for me. Ben Myers is in the house. What's happening? I keep thinking Cairo and Soho having a baby. I'm trying to picture it. It's like, oh my God. Robert, have a great night and weekend as well. I'll be wrapping it up in a second here. I'm going to wait for Talbot's 3-team trade here. Padres, Pirates, Yankees. Let's give him that 3-team trade before we wrap it up here. And I agree with Ben Myers. 280 is way too much for a 31-year-old. I agree. Yeah, Soho, I mean, he had some clutch hits, and he was just a great teammate and just a solid player overall. He wasn't a superstar by any stretch of the imagination, but he was valuable to the team. And he's been valuable. Have I been to a game yet this year? I have not. LeBron's hairline. I have not yet. I will later on the season. Yes. No doubt. Same thing too. You'll have a wonderful weekend and a great week. And of course, I'll be seeing you throughout the weekend, next weekend as well. So, L'chaim. We got a fantastic crew here. The mods, the gang, the crew, like everybody. This is an unbelievable crew. And we're almost getting to 100 likes too, so be freaking fantastic. Yodel. To you, baby. To you. Luis effing Soho. Mother effing Soho, man. Yeah. But I am of the opinion 280 is too high. And Yeah, I mean, it's already gotten. It's just an unnecessary situation now. Like, I get the appeal for keeping him. I also get the appeal for trading him. So, you know, like I said, the only way I would trade him is if he turned down the extension, and he did. So that's why I'm personally, my first move is to trade Judge. All right, so the Padres get Judge, Gallo, Chapman, Green, Vargas, Brubaker, and Bednar. Damn, that's a lot of return for the Padres. Good heavens, man. Best record in baseball, baby. I love it, you Elvis. That's right, man. I love it. Billy, you're the man, dude. Twins are looking better. This is true too, Ben. Second hand, have a great night too. I'm gonna wrap up in a minute. I just want to hear the rest of Talbot's 3-team trades, man. 3-team trade here. Pirates, Padres, Yankees. We got the first snippet. I want to see what else he's got. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to get to that 100 before we knock out. We got 96, baby. 4 likes left. 4 likes left, man. Why was saying after that. This is true, Dominic. So true. Gallus, I hope he's fine, you Elvis. I really do. Groins are like it's a touchy area to get hurt because even if you're, even if it's tight or whatnot, they'll put you on the IL really quickly with the groin because they don't want it to become a groin pull and this and that, whatever. So I get that. So I hope he's being truthful. Hopefully it's nothing. Man, if they swept the Royals and the Blue Jays, I'd be ecstatic, Aiden. Oh, here we go, Talbot. Pirates get Dominguez, Oswald Peraza, Luis Medina, Robert Gasser, Josh Mears, Ethan Elliott, and Beckway. Wow, what do the Yankees get, Talbot? Damn. Oh, 99 likes. Let's just get one more to 100. I thank you guys and gals too. You are the best. Floor belongs with you. Yeah, I agree. Hirsch. When the rosters go back to 26, which is happening tomorrow, so there will be another move or two that are going to happen. So if anybody's on here that's not subscribed, make sure you subscribe, hit the like and the bell button too, so you don't miss. Because I'll be putting out that type of video. I'll let you know exactly when. 100 likes. Thank you, guys and gals. I appreciate you. Thank you. You'll know immediately when this news happens. And again, it's got to be effective May 1st, so which is tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. So that's going to happen. So there will be a corresponding move. Yes, it is serious, Hirsch. I've had a groin muscle injury as well, and it's not fun. IKF Trevino making cash from. Yes, he is. Yes, they are. So is Clay Holmes. So is Miguel Castro. Like, it's remarkable. It's remarkable. I mean, I give him credit where it's due, Cashman. He deserves a lot of criticism too, but I like to give him, his credit when I think it's due too. And those are areas where he's been fantastic. So I thank him for that. Schmidt and Andujar maybe go down. Yeah, it's possible. Yankee by nature. That'll be my guess as well. You might be right. We'll see. We got one more day to find out. It's May 2nd, so it's after Sunday's game. See who's going down. Likely be Schmidt and Andujar. Yep. Very likely Christopher Woods. Remiento de F. The Yankees used to lose 3-run games. If the pitching, the big difference. Yeah, exactly. They're winning games that they were normally losing for quite a while. And that's a really, really good sign. This is Lake Placid track, District 9. It's like a training shirt. I got it up in Lake Placid. And I have a whole bunch. I mean, I've got my USATF certification or USATF coach team USA running shirt. I've got my coach Jason running shirt as well. So I got a whole bunch of different ones. I really do. So, but yeah, this one is right from Lake Placid. Oh, Talbot, here we go. Yankees get Brian Reynolds, Trent Grisham, Snell, McKenzie. Go. God, yeah. Bring it, Tyler. Yes. Please. Please, I like that return. Yes, sir. Brian Reynolds coming back? Yes. Yes. Thank you for that, Tyler. The money trade. The money trade. Yeah, the mods are handling business. That's how we do it here. That's how we do it, man. I appreciate all yous, man. I'm very fortunate to have the best mods around. So, Moon's in the month of April, almost the name, almost the first. Oh, look at that. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Wife at Lake Placid was great. Yeah, it was fantastic, isn't it? Yeah. Lake Placid is it's really nice. Olympic Training Center's up there too. It's really, really cool. YouTube needs to do something about these cam bots. Yeah, I agree, Yankee by Nature. It's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous. And that's what happens when you start growing. The trolls just come out of nowhere. So it's all right. That's why we got myself and the mods will kind of handle it. We're zapping these people out. And once we zap them, they can't come back, even though they're going to be different trolls and blah, blah, blah. But we'll keep zapping these fools out of here. So I appreciate you kind of hanging with us, though. Complete remaking of the Alpha. Yeah. Yeah. You get Reynolds and you get Grisham. Those two guys alone, I mean, that's a whole nother new outfield there for the Yankees, man. I like that. The athleticism, the versatility, the feisty play. I like it. And the defense, yes. Moon Cyclist 27 days, so you could have 2 full moons. This is true, Christopher. Found my channel a week ago. LeBron's hairline. Thank you. One of my favorites. I appreciate that, LeBron's. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the 161. I hope you stick around. So got a lot more stuff coming. And that makes me very happy. So I appreciate you. Hear that, man. My channel's not at the point of having to deal with spam yet. Yeah, it'll eventually get there, Ben. It took me a while to get to that point. So I enjoyed it when I could. And then, it barely becomes a nuisance. And once you have some mods kind of helping out as well. So it'll be okay once it gets there. And I'm confident your channel will get up there. Just be consistent. Yeah, I saw that movie a long time ago. The thriller, I suppose it's, and Billy, yeah, like Betty White. Oh man, oh baby, outside on deck overlooking the water exhibit is fantastic. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Billy, man, it's fantastic. This is the part I had to do. I tell you to suck it. Betty White was a legend. She's just a legend, man. Jason Long, have a great night as well. I will wrap this up now, too. Stanton will have to play more outfield with this. Yeah, and I don't mind that at all, Tyler. I'd agree 100%. Second game of the year against Boston. It was a nice win, but it was cold and windy. Yeah, Christopher. I've had a lot of cold, windy days this year, so I'm looking forward to some nicer weather with the Yankees. So, but I'm going to wrap it up, too. Have a great night, everybody. Go enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for the support and hanging with us and the donos and everything. I greatly appreciate it. But have a great night, everybody. Peace and love. Talk to you next week. Over and out.